Let me clear my throat. Ah! Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Donations are always appreciated. I am always grateful for them. Message! All right, check this out. You got many covens coming after you at once. You got the covens, you got the Jews following you now. Yeah, they want to kidnap you. They want to take you out for telling the truth. Like, hasn't anyone, you know what's crazy is they didn't like being in those concentration camps, right? They didn't like the atrocities that were done to them. But here they are trying to make themselves the master race, putting everybody race against race, family members against family members, using mind control, right? They don't even, these witches and warlocks don't even realize that the Jews are the ones that send them out there. They could be many covens, but all those covens are made up. The leaders are the Jews. What? And they're the ones doing the atrocities, the poisonings, the hit and run, the car crashes. They're the ones after all of this. Look, they were following me yesterday around here. You don't see no Jews. But yesterday, oh, they was following me back and forth. Oh, yes, they were. They were trying to initiate me into the darkness, and they couldn't. They couldn't. I saw the rage come out in me. They wanted me to do something crazy. And at the end of the day, I had to pull back my energy, catch myself out there, being angry at the Lord for letting them come at me the way He has. But it is because we are strong together, my warriors. They don't want me speaking because they already took down two of my videos. They put no volume in one. The other two, one is still waiting from the fun house. The one from the spook house, the one with the demons. Yeah, the demons and the dark ones that they've been manifesting for you that I said was coming for them. Oh, they got so mad, they won't let that video go. It's still on holding on my page. They won't let it go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. So they don't want me talking about the real estate, how they getting away with all this real estate, how they take it from the people that they've been murdering, right? And then making false documents. Hi, Miriam. Welcome in, my warriors. Come on in. Come on in. Put the thumbs up, guys. Subscribe. Donate. Get those thumbs up. My life is in danger every time I come out to video for you guys. I gotta let you know what's going on. The Most High gets mad at me if I don't. Yeah, the video, I have to let it out. Every word. Nobody else is talking about this. I'm the only one. And it's because they've gotten the readers so afraid to post what they should be, to speak out about what they should be speaking out of. I'm the only one talking about this. And it is because they're putting race against race. Why do you think they have whole neighborhoods that are all the Jews? Why do you think they have their own schools, their own hospitals, their own doctors? Like, nobody talking about this? And meanwhile, they run the Diamond District. They run the Diamond District in the city. They're rich beyond their wildest dreams. They're the ones behind all this political shit. The president, the mayors, all of that, all run by the Jews. At the end of the day, they're the ones sitting behind that desk that running all of this. All of it. They want to be the master race. We can't let them. Why do you think Hitler came after them so viciously? Because he had to. There was something behind his madness. He was told to do that because this is what they were planning. This is what he was trying to save us from. Nobody's even talking about that. I'm letting you know why. What was behind his madness? Jack Curtis, nah, I didn't have a stroke. I had Bell palsy. That's because before I understood this stuff, the witches were able to come at me. You know, with the beauty spells and shit. But I'm still here. I'm still here. Thank the Lord, I'm still here. Yeah, to put out all these messages, I have to get it out. They've been blocking my messages with the real estate, burning down properties just so that they put the properties in their name. They have someone who does excellent fraudulent work, paperwork, birth certificates, death certificates, He puts your names. He takes your name off of the deed of a house and put whoever wants that house. He puts that name on. The real estate agent that's working with them, it's a whole real estate company. The insurance companies that's working with them, it's a whole insurance. The whole thing is a scam. They get paid off for all of that. They're all working together. The real estate companies, they're all going down. Absolutely every one of them. Every single one of them. The bankers that are giving you money, that are supposed to be taking care of you and taking care of your money, your assets, yeah, they're all involved. The bankers, the bank, you get to sue them for trillions of dollars for everything, for the atrocities that they've done to you. They put you under heavy doses of radiation trying to take you out. And here you are still standing, my warriors. You ain't a warrior for nothing. You didn't go through this for nothing. Yesterday they were trying to make me go against my God. Was I angry? Absolutely. I was angry. They still trying to take out my animal and then come back as the hero. Meanwhile, he's the one, this karmic is the one coming in and poisoning my dogs and my cats and killing them, and then want to come in and act like he's a fucking hero by taking them to the vet. Ain't that some shit? They do their dirty deeds and then want to come in. I'm the hero. Look, I took your dog to the vet after infecting him. After having what is it? Bestiality with my little one, my little Athena. Yeah. Poisoning her father, Titan. Poisoning him. Haven't seen my cat. Took out my cat. Probably took out my cat. My Bassett. You don't think Bassett is upset? The gods and the goddesses are coming for them in the worst of ways. And they think that this karmic actually think that he's going to commit suicide in this house, because not only did he want to make you miserable in this life, but in the afterlife, he think he's going to haunt your house. He don't realize my ancestors. He's still going to try to do something stupid like that. My ancestors are going to drag this motherfucker to hell. Through hell and back. You understand me? I work with the light and the dark. You cannot. You cannot. You will not haunt that place. I tell you. I promise you. I promise you. You're going to go through the worst of the worst. As many people as you took out. The innocent, the loving, the caring, the nurturing. You go down for every one of those souls you have taken. Every one of them is waiting for you. Every one of them. Anubis. Anubis got a special spot just for you. Bassette's gonna drag your ass for fucking with all her animals. All those cats that you sacrifice just to do your little sacrificial religious dirty deeds. She coming for you in the worst way. In the worst way. You think you're gonna sit there and continue to burn down these homes that belong to innocent, loving people, and then try to pin it on someone else with your lies and your manipulation? It doesn't work anymore. You're being followed and traced everywhere. All your phones are tapped. Every single one of you idiots. Every single one of you, you think you're on a computer talking spy in code and everything. They know everything. Sheila, hey. Emma, hello. Come on in, my warriors. Come get the juice. Come get the juice. So the whole reason behind all this craziness is the Jews. There was a craziness behind Hitler. It wasn't that he was crazy. He had to do it. The way we are, we get downloads and we got to do what we got to do, messages that we got to put out that we know nothing about. Yeah, he got the same shit. The same shit. He had to take them out because this is what they were planning, what they're doing right now. This is called the never-ending purge. They're to purge all lives. You understand me? All other ethnicities. You hear me? Black, white, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, Indian, every single race. They plan on being the only race alive. You understand me? They want to be the ultimate race in this world. I'm here to warn you. There was something behind his madness, and this was it. What they were planning, what they're doing now, putting race against race, families against families, to take our whole family members. And nobody's seeing that, nobody fucking listening. Nobody sees how they have their own fucking neighborhoods, their own hospitals, their own schools. You don't see that? You go by their block and see if they don't taunt you the way out of there. You're gonna run the hell out of their neighborhood. Sticker kiss my ass. Sing that in the shower, bitch. Yo, I'm telling you. So now this is their plan. Just like the comic that I'm with right now. If he can't get his hands on the money for selling a home, he burn it down. That's what he does. He's an arsonist. He's a serial killer. They kill people with poison, and then they go into the hospital with a heart attack with arsenic, thallium. The hospitals don't test for poisons, and then they cremate the bodies so they can't be exhumed. I'm letting you know all of this. What's going on, man? Everybody gotta wake up. Wake up. Your families ain't just dying because somebody got a hit and run. They didn't just die because somebody got in a car crash. That was all planned. All of it. Kidnapped, to be trafficked, to be organ trafficked. When that Mexican lady over there in Mexico, she found a whole fucking truck full of children's body parts and bodies of all ages. You thought that was just a whoops? No. This is what they're doing, man. They're making money off of body parts, organs, for the elite. That's what they can consider themselves. They're sending many covens after one. After one, you don't see no Jews around here, but all of a sudden there was two over here that think they're gonna kidnap me. You better know something. You better know something. You coming after me? You better know something, because I got the angels on all four corners of this world protecting me. The Most High Lord himself protects me. The Galactic Federation got my back. Why you think I'm still here? Why do you think I heal after what you've done to me? Yeah. So this is what they're up to. They want to be the master race. The only race alive. So they're putting race after race, family members after family members, and making it through greed and selfish reasons. And they're using mind control to do it. Wake up. Everybody got to wake up. Everybody got to wake up. Subscribe, guys. Get in here. Subscribe. Subscribe. Get those thumbs up as you get in here, my warriors. They cannot come against you. You are a true warrior. You didn't go through all of this for nothing. You're doing it all for the right reasons. They don't want me to talk. They're making my throat. My throat pinching. There's many covens after one. You hear me? Yesterday they were at me at the worst, trying to make. I was angry at the Lord. Yes, I was. I'm allowed to be. Being walk through the fire, even though he tells me, I walk with you. I hold your hand through the fire, and I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to walk through the fire no more. I don't want to do this no more. Like, the worst of the worst is coming at me. My home has been taken, all my assets, over $500,000 of jewelry, all gone. Everything gone. Everything gone. I have nothing. They left me with nothing. Pajamas and some dirty sneakers. That's what I was left out here with. Nothing. He took everything. Everything he thought he gave me. He was like a fucking Indian giver, like a little bitch that he is, man. Because I'm telling everybody all his fucking low-down secret that he's a down-low man, a pedophile that sedates babies in order to get his little weenie into them. And nobody knows about it. Because they're sedated. The children don't even know that he's raping them in the middle of the night. Or the babies. That's why when they grow up, they can't have children. Because he had been doing this. He's done this to my children, my grandchildren. And he's still out here being a serial killer. Still molesting children. On the down low, this faggot gay motherfucker. He's killing all my pets. Kill all my pets. And the FBI and the CIA, Internal Affairs, Homeland Security, DEA, Special Forces, they're all allowing it. They're all allowing it, man. I need you, my warriors. You need to fight this fight with me. You need to build your channel, speak up. I know you're getting messages. I know I'm not the only one. You got to let everybody know about what they plan on doing to this world, man. There were many after you yesterday. Not only were you being followed, but you were being tracked. You were being taunted everywhere you went. Everywhere you went. My bag broke. My bag that carried all my clothes, everything, like everything was going wrong yesterday. I was upset, and since I spoke out, they checked me like I was some criminal. They checked every inch of my clothing, made me take off my shoes. They usually don't do that. Like I was gonna take something in there, like I was gonna have some sort of a weapon on me. Nothing. Everything that's in that bag was just clothes. Clothes that I've gathered in some cheap ass store over here. $10 this, $20 that. Every now and then I go into, a little bit more expensive with Macy's, and buy myself a little something nice. But they've stolen 2 bags of clothes. They left me with one. They left me with one, and they've been trying to take that one out too. They've been ripping through it. They've been snatching. I'm telling you, taking pieces from there. They took my socks, my underwears. Like, I'm walking around with the one same bra, and you think I wash this shit every week? Every week. I gotta walk around with one broken bra that I have. My Victoria's Secret bra. I tell you everything that I'm going through, everything that I'm going through. But yesterday I was feeling my emotions. They got my dog. He's poisoning my dog to the point that they waited until he had pus, a bunch of pus just gooing out of his ear. What do you wait for an animal to do that? Because he was waiting for the infection to go to his brain. Because this isn't the only time he's done this. He's did it to my Jewel, my Neapolitan Mastiff, the same tactics. And then he cried like a baby, like he was really crying. I really loved her. She was really close to me. Yeah, bitch, she was really close to you because you were fucking the shit out of her. She was close to you, but she wasn't as close to you as she was to me. And I didn't have to do those things like you did. Like you told me one day, you just sat there in the middle of the living room telling me, oh, my friends just told me that if you didn't give me none, that all I had to do was ask her to back up on me and just get to my dog. Yo, that was some nasty shit to even tell me that. Like, I would never forget it. I would never forget it. And you know why? Because that's exactly what he was doing. And she couldn't stand him. Like, if we went to argue, she would make sure she pushed him away from me. So she knew he was a monster. He was all this, all the red flags that would fucking ding, 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 ding. I overlooked everything. Because I thought it was, I said, nah, that could be my crazy thoughts. Nah, someone can't do that. Nah, like everything. When I saw him talking to the transvestites over there that used to hang out at McDonald's, a whole bunch of them, beautiful ones. Absolutely beautiful transvestite. Do I not say that? I will tell you to your face, absolutely gorgeous. And he was sitting there, full conversations. While I was fully pregnant, waiting up the hill for him to come, like, yo, what you doing? Yo, these down low men, they don't give a fuck. They show you. And here we are, fucking with the red flags, and we still not seeing that shit. When my baby slept and they couldn't get up, it was because he had sedated them. Sorry, my throat. They don't want me to speak. They don't want me to speak because they know that this man right now, he planning on burning the whole house down. He planning on me getting out and going to the house and making it look like I decided to burn the house down when the whole house is wired from top to bottom. That's what he had the workers do because he didn't do no work in there. And now he want to sell it right from under me. Well, I'll tell you something. The feds know absolutely everything you up to. Everything. And I know they're not going to allow that. And the Most High Lord's not going to allow that. Not going to allow you to sell that home. You think you're going to get away with that. And then steal all my assets and go buy another house and put it under somebody else's name. They know all about it. They know all about it. And they're not going to let that happen either. Okay? Because you might have gotten, but you're not going to keep that house either. You're not keeping that house. You're not keeping this house. You're not keeping absolutely nothing. Everything was bought with my money, my assets. Everything that you try to make yours under a fraudulent marriage. There was a reason that when we went to get married, in the middle of the fucking night, took me to some judge's chambers, in a dungeon. It looked like a dungeon. It was in a basement. Like, it was a dungeon. That's exactly what it was, in the darkness. Was not prepared for none of that. And then I couldn't even spell my name. You know why I couldn't spell my name? Because he had me under mind control. to marry me, fraudulently, keeping me in a relationship for 40 years, just to steal, just to steal my energy and my assets. That's what it was all for, to get away with everything that they got away with so far. Not anymore. Not anymore. And the Most High Lord wants you to stop. Don't speak to anyone about anything anymore. All right? Because they can't. Right now, you pulled back your energy. You did cord cutting. I don't know how many times. I did cord cutting so many times. They can't get back in your energy. And the Most High Lord's not letting you, so he wants you to stop talking. Stop talking. And the only time I'm going to talk is to let you know what's going on right here. All right? So even my lawyers, I got 2 lawyers working on my case. 2 lawyers. All right? The Most High Lord not going to let them get away with it. I got 2 lawyers working on my case right now. And they're both telling me that I can't go back to the house because the plans, what they're planning over there is for me to go back, and it's only going to be worse, and for me to do more time. That's what the plan was. So it's to make me look like I said something else, and there she goes, burning down the house, and the house goes up in flames. That's what they planned. Or for the house to be already sold, because they know they can't do anything else with that house but to sell it for what they bought it for. They got $100,000 more for it just for the time that we were living there. That's it. That's what they got. And he needs money. He's desperate. Remember, they can't get into your accounts anymore. They're all frozen. The ones overseas, they've tracked every one of those checks down. They know that the money wasn't gone for you. They know that all the fraudulent transactions that was going on in the bank, how it was going to multiple other people, and not one time did you get 1 red cent. They know about it all. That's why they haven't contacted you, my warriors. Divine feminine, divine masculine, emperor, empress, to my gods and my goddesses. That is why you have not been spoken to. That's why they didn't come. These officials didn't come speak to you. They know you're innocent. They know you're innocent. They've been following you too. You've been followed. Your phone's been tapped. They know it's not you. They know you didn't get 1 red cent. They know that they got you in poverty. They know that they made you homeless. They know they got you out here in the streets. They know that you're being poisoned and you're being humiliated and all of that. They know what they've done. Now, why they leaving you out here when they should have you under protection? I don't know. Confirmation, all right? If that wasn't a big enough confirmation, you know, they needed to have you under protective custody, and they know that. And they're wrong for that. They're wrong for leaving you out here for so long. I don't know what that is. Oh, all right? They know what's going on. They know more than you. And whatever they didn't know, you let them know. You let them know what's been going on behind the scenes. Well, how was it they were getting away with all these murders and nobody knew about it? It was through poisons way back. They went way back in the books. These fucking Neanderthals. Yeah, that's what they are. Okay? They went back into time to figure out how the kings and queens used to take family members out quietly. Right? Through poison. And these hospitals, they're all involved. They cover it up because they don't even test for that. Well, all that's going to change. All that's going to change. As soon as they get into your house, these ambulances get to your house, they're going to draw blood. Everybody's going to have to be drawn blood because you have to be with arsenic and with thallium, you have to be, the blood has to be drawn post-mortem because they can't test it after they've been deceased. Okay? So they know all about this. They know all about that. And now they want to use anthrax on you. They want to send you something through the mail and use anthrax. It's never going to work. Listen, nothing worked on you. You're still standing. There's a reason. You are a true God, a true goddess. Stand on that and be quiet. They want you to be quiet. Don't talk to anybody. There's somebody close to you asking you questions like, what's going on today? What'd you do? What happened? Are you all right? They wanted to know everything. Your false friends that want to act like they were just there to support you. Yeah, stay quiet next time. You needed to speak. They were at you. Yesterday they were at you so heavily. You must have felt it. You must have felt it. All right. So stand on who you are. Stay quiet. The Most High doesn't want you to speak to no one. So speak to Him. That's it. He hears you. He hears your thoughts. All right. He understands that you're angry. He understands what you're going through. He knows what you're going through. He knows before you do. He knows that you're mad. He knows that you're tired. He knows that you're hurt. But He's got something so grand for you, and He knows in your mind you're thinking it's not worth, losing your loved ones. But this was how it was meant to fall. But hold on tight. He's protecting you and your loved ones. He is. He is. Whether you know it or not. You will have them back. The FBI and the CIA, they're working on that. They know how to reverse that mind control. They know how to take all those negative thoughts away from them and bring back the true, loving, caring, nurturing soul that was there before. They know how to do it. It will be done. You will have your family back. I'm waiting for my children and my grandchildren to come back to me. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I just want my children and my grandchildren back who've been mind fucked through this whole thing to go against you, to enter these dark covens. They've crossed so many spiritual laws. They're going down in the worst way, man. Spiritually, like they've done the worst of the worst. They've crossed so many lines they can't come back for. Even the devil don't want nothing to do with them. Don't want them bringing that negativity. He had enough of that. Even the devil has, all doors have been closed. You understand me? Now your doors are open. Where they were closed before, now all your doors are open. Everything is opening up to you. Everything's gonna be okay, guys. I promise you. Listen, I want you to take this to heart. Take this to your heart and soul. I promise you. Everything that you've been going through is all gonna be well worth it. Whether financially or spiritually, you got this. You got this. My warriors, stand strong, my warriors. You got this.